The art of email marketing is very important for fitness businesses in general, and for really any business. But fitness, there seems to be a problem where people have leads, like they have an email list, they have leads coming in, but they have a very hard time monetizing that, and there might be a few reasons why. Number one, you have to look at the frequency with which you are contacting people via email in your, follow-up sequence or your automations. Some of you are following up too much. Some of you are not following up enough. There's no like one pure correct answer to how many times you should be emailing someone in your sequence. But if you're doing it every day for like 3 weeks, people are just going to get bored of you. Your open rates are going to go down. You're going to end up in people's spam boxes. And then on the other hand, if you're not contacting people enough, if you're like sending an email every week or every 2 weeks or something like that, people are just going to totally lose interest in you. They're going to totally forget about you, which is another issue, right? You want to have enough contact where people get reminded of you every time you email them. That counts as a touch point, and we know it takes multiple touch points for people to want to work with you to, come through your doors or, make a purchase decision. So you need to find a balance that works, and this is why you need to be tracking your open rates and your click rates. If it's going down, if your open rates are going down, that means you're probably going into spam, or the titles of your emails aren't catching attention, which might be another issue. But if your open rates are going down and you feel like your titles of your emails are pretty good, it could mean that you're just contacting people way too much. And then on the other hand, if you have like a good amount of people and nothing's ever really happening and you're not contacting them very often, it could be why. It could just be a frequency thing. Like if someone reminds you every 2 weeks of something, you're not really going to give a shit. But if it's like every 2 days, every 3-4 days, someone's like, hey, check out our offer. Hey, we tweaked this offer. Here's another special deal. And you're trying to provide value and give discounts and it's exciting and that sort of thing. That's when email marketing and fitness works really well. Also, I see a lot of times people will just kind of promote the same thing over and over and over again. So even if your open rates are high, the the different flavors of your emails just aren't there, right? You're kind of just shoving down the same offer down their throats here and there, and it just gets boring for them. So you need to have a good kind of balance of providing value, asking them to take an action, providing discounts, making sure the titles of your emails are really intriguing. That's another thing. There's a lot that goes into email marketing. I know this is kind of a, short video that should be a longer one. But you need to track these things just like you would track your content analytics, just like you would track your ad analytics. Don't just send out emails and hope for the best. There should be a plan behind it. There should be a strategy behind why you're sending this email. There should be different automations that are set up that if this person doesn't take an action after 2 or 3 weeks in this list, they get put on a different list that maybe has a steeper discount to incentivize them to take more action. There's a lot that goes into email marketing. It's literally its own industry for a good reason. But these are just a few tips to help you dial in your fitness email marketing if you're having trouble monetizing your list. And then building a list is a whole nother video, which I might do. But if you have people and they're not buying anything, these are the reasons why.